Hello everybody and welcome to another beautiful Minecraft morning. This is Sim for episode 5 of my Let's Play series, and you might notice a few changes. For one, there's no more torches. I made a stone or iron saw and cut up some glowstone blocks because I figured out that the micro blocks actually glow. In fact, I've actually got to cut these up a little more. These are nooks, and I'm wanting to say that you could cut them down more because I can't remember how I got these ones. Or, well, I guess they are the same. I guess they just kind of looked bigger. That's a little weird. But yeah, they glow and they actually seem to have the same range as normal glowstone. So they take up next to no space, and you can pretty much not tell that they're there for the most part. And then there's this. I was building. Yep. I have not figured out what's going to go in here. I know that... Oh. Oh, hi, skeleton. You're not supposed to be up there. Anyway, I know that I want probably AE to go in here. That is about the limit of what I've decided to do here. Other than that, I haven't really made much of a decision. Oh, hi. So you finally decided to say hi, little jerk. How about we clean this up a little bit, light-wise. Boom, and boom. So yeah, a lot less obtrusive, and torches, haven't done it on the bottom floor yet. Literally, I just kind of finished up here and decided I wanted to show you guys. I think it's okay. It's probably not my best work, but like I said, building's not really my cup of tea. I'm more of a technical guy, so ask me to build something with a mod, I can probably figure it out pretty good. But yeah, not much else. So I need to actually go back down. Ooh. I tell you, I love scaffolding. I really do. But it, yeah. So basically, I've set the scaffold up to where I can get off on what I'm probably going to make as each floor. Now you might have seen that too high space down below. Well, that's probably going to end up being a wire area. So a place to where I can put wires to where they're hidden, and you don't have to sit there and look at them all day. So that's what that's really going to be. Now, there are parts of this that you cannot see because of the clouds. I hate clouds. But if I can, there we go. Let's go ahead and send this all the way up here. Oh, and of course the cloud moves right out of the way as I'm doing this, which is not a bad thing. Exactly. Come on. Good. Darn it. I think that was one below what I wanted, but that'll work. So yeah. Just kind of tops off with a nice spruce, and tried to do a change in color going up like that. Now let's go ahead and show you what it looks like outside, shall we? Another reason to use scaffold. Easy, easy, easy cleanup. Very easy. So, fortunately, I was mining. I found a way down into this place. Cleaned up quite a bit of stuff. Oh yeah, all my ores processed. I ended up wanting to make like 2 overclockers. One for the macerator. Oh, actually it was 3. Yeah, one for the furnace, one for the macerator, one for the ore washing plant. I hate making overclockers. It is so hard. Or so, yeah. Anyway, so that is that. I also capped off the farm. All this had me do was keep it stocked with bog earth. It stocks itself with potatoes, and I'm keeping it stocked with fertilizer. I don't have any auto production of fertilizer, but I mined a ton of apatite and converted it to fertilizer. And we've got our little section down here. I even made a laser with a table to get some gates so I could put on the engine so they're not constantly draining everything. The gates are just set for power required redstone signal. This is the result chest, so we've actually got a lot of bog earth because I've been working for a while on that tower. This is getting stocked with bog earth, and it just has a bunch of fertilizer, and it's stocking this. And of course we need the water, so that's what that is. And let me show you where it's making the bog earth, because it's just a nifty little setup with a bunch of these as well as an auto workbench. I had to fill this with water cans. I used cans instead of cells because cells would have taken a long time, what with the metal former up there. So this is keeping it stocked with dirt, and the dirt is in the same chest as the result from the farm, because when it harvests bog earth, the result is dirt. So you can just use the dirt from that to make more bog earth. And this is the sand. I've been grinding cobblestone. So anytime it uses some cobblestone, it draws from up here, puts it down here, and is used up right in here. So that's how I got that going. And this is just the green chest that's feeding the farm. So that is that. Now let's go look outside, shall we? Like I said, I did plan to cover that area, so I did a little bit of terraforming, not much. It's just a lot more hidden now. So you can't really see that there's a farm here, and it actually looks fairly natural, I think. I've also been growing the trees I've been using, so this is the dark wood, and of course that's the spruce and the pine. That's all that down there. So let's go ahead and head down. I should probably make some long fall boots at some point, though those cost a good amount of diamonds, so not the best idea. Oh, hey little guy, come on. Oh, come on, I know you like stuff. If you feed him enough stuff, he'll eventually make it to where you can trade with him. And you can trade him just about anything, and if you give him good enough stuff, he can actually give you things like silverwood saplings and whatnot. He'll also just give you a bunch of random stuff. So that's probably a waste of my glowstone nooks, but a stack of the nooks is only actually 2 blocks of glowstone, believe it or not. So it really spreads out the use for your glowstone, which is really nice. Haven't been keeping up on the bees as much as I should have. They've only actually run like 2 cycles, so not the best thing in the world. But they seem to be doing alright. Alright, let's go over here. And the reveal. Wow. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. It kind of looks almost like a lighthouse. What I might end up doing is once I get a few nether stars in the end, I'll make a beacon out the top, and it'll be kind of like a, a lighthouse for the bay area here. Yeah. Anyway. That is the tower. So, I've got planned today. I'm probably going to try to get together a blast furnace and a couple coke ovens. So, those, I'm not entirely positive where I'm going to stash them because, well, I'm kind of running out of room in the main house, and not 100% positive that... Whoa. What on earth? That was a little weird. Oh well. So, let's go ahead and work our way up here. Oh dear. I realized something I forgot to do. A zombie in nano armor? Uh-oh. That's, not pleasant. Kind of wish he'd drop it. That'd be kind of nice, but I don't think they drop anything higher than, you know, what you call it. Chainmail. That's it. I don't think they drop anything higher than chainmail, even though apparently they can wear quantum. I've actually seen a couple quantum zombies before. They're not very fun to deal with if you don't already have quantum. Yeah, I've kind of blocked myself off from getting up down there. It's a little unusual, so let's just pull one of these numbers. There we go. Now we're back up top. So, there you have it. The tower, the farm, everything I've done except for don't think I've shown you the results of all the ore processing that I've done. Blam. That's a lot of stuff. I've also been gathering rubber. Looks like it's just finishing up. But yeah, I've been busy. Very, very busy. So, coke ovens, blast furnace, and who knows, we might actually even start a 1 megajoule per tick for 500 ticks, peat-fired engine. We could start an engine bank. That's not an electric engine bank. I don't know if I want to do that just yet, because to be honest, I'm really not using too much power. And I mean, as evidenced by one engine turning on every now and then, and maybe a second. But if I were to disconnect the laser, it probably would, only one would probably ever be running. Basically, it just fills the internal buffer here. When it harvests something, it uses energy, so on and so forth. So it really doesn't use much energy at all. I think the biggest drain is really the laser. So let me go ahead and plop that down there. Now you won't be requesting energy. So yeah, not much energy there. Oh, and this is kind of fun. You might not recognize the ladder. It's a stone ladder. I found it by accident, but I thought it looked kind of nice, so I made it. And basically, you just use rods from stone, obviously, and you have yourself a ladder. So much more convenient to me than wood ladders. Just makes things a lot easier, in my opinion. So, yeah. We now have a reliable source of food, reliable source of fuel. I think we're doing pretty darn good as far as all this goes so far. Another thing I would like to get going soon And in fact, that might actually be what I use the peat for. Let's say we get a quarry going before long, because we do have about 18 diamonds. Oddly enough, I found almost as much emeralds as I have diamonds. So I think a good use of some of our first diamonds would be to make a quarry. And of course it starts raining. I hate the rain. A little tip for those of you who aren't terribly familiar with this: if you actually turn particles to minimal, it eliminates the rain sound. Haha. Basically, what's causing the sound is whenever the rain actually hits the ground, it makes a particle. And when it makes the particle, it makes the sound. So as it stands, the rain's not really hitting anything. It's just hitting and disappearing. So it's not making any sound. So just a little vanilla Minecraft tip for you before 1.7 hits. And 1.7, they actually add in the a thing to reduce weather sounds. So you can actually turn off weather sounds altogether instead of just having to turn off particles. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get things together to make a quarry and possibly go round up some clay. That way we can make a coconut. So I'll be back when I have some materials, probably just the clay, because I think we have everything we need to make the quarry. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I now have plenty of clay, as you can see right here. So let's go ahead and yank that out. Toss it into our handy little furnace here with hopper. 2 stacks shy. Dang it. I'm thinking, as long as it doesn't take 5 minutes or so, should be fine leaving them on top there like that. Since it's updating the stacks, I think it might be alright. I really don't know. I suppose I could add a second hopper to it, but that would block access to the furnace, so not exactly eager for that. And as you know, we have plenty of sand downstairs, which I might actually toss another stack or 2 of cobble into the hopper. Yeah, there we go. That should keep it topped off even more. So, now we want to make a quarry. So let's see what we need here. We need 7 gears, 3 iron, 2 gold, and 2 diamond, plus a diamond pickaxe. So that means we need a total of 11 diamonds. So, 11 diamonds. We're also going to need a bunch of iron, going to need a bunch of gold. In fact, I think we need about 16 gold in point of fact. We're going to need 1 piece of redstone. Yay! So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to need some cobble. Just, there we go. 7 there. Come on. Okay. Now it's 2 diamond and 2 gold. So we gotta make all 4 gold. Now we just gotta make 2 into diamond gears. Like so. Now we'll make a diamond pickaxe. Like that. And well, should have, but I guess it doesn't like me. Not many things like me on this, unfortunately. I think it might actually be this crafting bench. I think it just doesn't work well with any eye. All the same, though, seems to be fairly effective. Now we're going to need probably just 3 pieces of redstone, but I'm going to go ahead and make a 4th. And we're also going to need 4 pieces of lapis, because anytime you're using a quarry or any buildcraft thing that requires you to mark dimensions, you need landmarks. So I'm going to have to go find a place to set up a quarry. But before we can do that, we're going to have to set up a power system. So I'm going to have to grab another white ender chest. I might actually just use this one and then make another one for home later. We're also going to want peat-fired engines. Here we go. Peat-fired engine. It's just copper pistons and copper ingots. Not bad. So we got copper ingots. We've got iron. We've got redstone. We've got glass. So let's make 6. Just a nice random round number. Whoa, get out of here. Get out of here, you. Don't want anything to do with you. Making all that racket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was a perfect amount of wood. How about that? Okay, so we got 12 gears. We're going to need a lot more cobble. Come on. There you go. 12 gears. Now we got to make them copper gears. Like so. Probably going to need a little more copper, just because it takes 3 copper on the top as well. So, oh, come on. Yep, just a little more copper, just 2 pieces apparently. So I wasn't that far off. There's 6, 6, and boom, peat-fired engines. Now we should have some kinesis pipes left over here. Good, but we're going to need more wooden kinesis pipes. So just pop these in here. And let's just make the whole lot of them there. Yeah, that's good. So I'll grab some more redstone. We've got cobble, we've got that, we've got torches. I think we've got everything we need. I can go ahead and go find a nice place to set up a quarry. Probably out of sight of the house, but I really don't want it too far away. Another thing we're going to have to do before we turn the quarry on, I need some sort of sorting system. I need a way to sort the stuff that's going to be coming in. Otherwise, it's just going to be hectic. To do that, we might actually have to, we just may have to start up a AE system. I really would have liked a much more stable power system, seeing as lava's kind of derpy anytime you exit the world. So, and actually I don't think it's the ender chests anymore. I actually think it's the redstone engines. So it's something I could play with, I suppose. What I might end up doing is putting a peat-fired engine down there with the peat chest and actually have it just turn on the engine whenever the pump needs power. so limit the power output for the engine. And it should probably only take one Pete engine, I would imagine. So it wouldn't take too much of my resources to go ahead and do that. Just to see if it is that's bugging any eye. I'm going to make a regular workbench. There we go. That should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more stuff together and possibly give the Pete solution a try in the Nether, and I'll check back in with you guys very soon. Okay, guys. I think I got the lava thing taken care of. We'll see what happens when we actually get back there. That's the direction of home. We're about 300 blocks away, above a giant forest. So, what I figured is, why not? Why not above a forest? Get some wood while we mine, and there's some water around, so we'll get some obsidian. So, overall, I don't think it's a raw deal, so let's go ahead and do this. This will be a max size quarry, and of course, that placed it on a torch for no apparent reason. Boom. Let's see if we can get our landmarks back. If not, yeah, probably won't be able to get them. Most of the time they end up falling off the block when they break, like this one did. So it'll be down there, and to be honest, I would not survive that. So I'm not too worried about getting it back. The other one, on the other hand, I might grab. Notice I used these again, once again, and it looks like another nano zombie down there. Ew. Makes me kind of want to go grab some nano armor, which we just about have the infrastructure to make it. I mean, we have the materials to make it, except for, I think, well, we might have enough diamonds left. We might. But we don't really have the power system to support it. So that would be the only problem there. Alright. Now we get to this. And I forgot to bring a wrench. So let's see about making one real quick. We need iron. I happen to have iron on me. We need a gear. We can make a gear. So we're facing south. Good. Just make that. We'll put that in the middle. Like so. Grab that back. Good. Now, get that back, and we have a wrench. Hooray, wrench. I just kind of wish I hadn't forgotten that. Oh well. Now the way I have this envisioned, need a spacer. Let's see. There we go. Good. Now, this chest is one that I've just dumped all the peat into and am continually dumping the peat into. So, put that like that. We have that. Now we'll put another engine here. This. We're basically doing it on all sides. So, let me get that. Like so. There. Now we gotta do it on top. This is the best way I could do to make use of one little ender chest for this. So, yeah. Alright. Now I'm hoping it stops when it's full. It should. Yes. Good. Okay. Like so. Perfect. We have a very little left over. That's at least we have some left over. I suppose that's a good thing. So, other than clouds being bad for recording, we'll now get kinesis pipes on all the engines. Now adjust the engines to the kinesis pipe, giving it a block update where necessary. Which apparently is necessary in all the cases. I'm not sure if it would even matter, but I just don't want to take a chance to have it, mess up. It would kind of stink to go through all the work and just have something not working for no apparent reason. Anyway, come on. Good. Now we're going to link the kinesis pipes after we put gates on them, like so. By the way, it took a while for the gates to cook up on one laser. I want more lasers. I'm the kind of person who normally ends up having like 50 lasers on one system. So, yeah. Alright. Power overloaded. Requested. Redstone signal. Requested signal. Requested signal. So on and so forth. Except I don't have enough kinesis pipes to cook up the top one yet. That stinks. I can take care of that later. So, doesn't look like it's storing much. Well, at least it's working. That is what I can say about that. It's working. Might let it build the frame real quick and come back and show you guys after it's done, but I'm not going to let this thing mine. The reason for that is because I don't really have anywhere for the items to go, and I don't have any processing set up for the items. It just wouldn't work too well. So I'm going to stop it once it finishes a bit of this. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back and I've been home, grabbed some kinesis pipes and finished hooking all of this up, and we're just about to finish. So once this gets done, I'm going to hop back to the house. We're going to check to see if our lava situation has finally resolved itself. Alright, now we'll be able to make sure that we're not going to have any problems with our IC2 power, and it looks like portal gun's derping again. I'm going to have to fix that. Be right back. There we go. Anyway, looks like our lava's still working. That's good. So let me patch the hole here, and we'll just go ahead and get ready to go to the nether, but let me fix the portal real quick so it never happens again. Always put them up one level. Tends to work out a little better. That is if you're traveling between unloaded chunks, or, well, I guess both are technically loaded, but oh well. Long distances, we'll say that. Alrighty. Into the nether. Hopefully what I've done in here is going to be a permanent fix. I'm not positive, but essentially I just switched it over to use the peat engine like I did at the quarry right over here, and looks like we're still good on peat. But yeah, the engine shouldn't run all the time, so it's really not going to consume too much fuel, and it looks just to be happy. So I am going to have to call the episode here, though. So, it. I think we got a decent amount accomplished today. So, I'm. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.